everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Today we are talking all about the new Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1 eyeshadow palette. So I know there have been so many videos on this already, but I had to do a video with this because this was something that as soon as I saw that Tati was launching her own beauty brand and she was doing an eyeshadow palette with a lot of neutral shades, I knew I had to get it and do a review for you guys. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on swatches and all that because she did a full video with swatches, explanations of everything. So if you're looking for that kind of information, definitely go watch her video, but I mainly just wanted to use the palette for today's video. If that sounds like something you are interested in, please keep watching and please subscribe if you have not done so already. I post new videos every Wednesday and Friday. Thank you so much for being here, and let's go ahead and get started. To play around with this palette. Just to give you a little bit of information about it if you have not heard much about it. So it's $48. You can only get it on tatibeauty.com. It is currently sold out right now, but you can pre-order it, and I believe the new palette restock shipments are guaranteed by December 15th. The main idea of this palette is you have 4 finishes and 6 color stories. So you have the same color essentially in 6 different finishes. You have the glitters, the metallics, the sequins, and the matte shades. So today, honestly, I just want to play around with a bunch of the different textures. I want to use all of them at least a little bit. So I'm first going to kind of do a very easy everyday look. I'm not going to put a bunch of glitter on or anything like that. I'm just gonna do very, very basic every day, and then I'm gonna bump it up a little bit with some of the fun shimmers and glitter shades. So I was so excited to get this in the mail, and I'm so happy to play around with it today. I knew when I saw Tati was coming out with an eyeshadow palette, I was gonna order it immediately, and I did. I ordered it right when it went live on her website. I was really impressed. There were no issues with checking out. I got my palette pretty quickly, and so it was an overall really good experience buying from her for the first time. And I don't know, I love the color story. I love that it's neutral, but you still have the fun purple, and then you have a little bit of the blue smoky colors down here, but you have a lot of neutral tones as well. I think it's a really versatile palette. So let's go ahead and get started. So I am first gonna start out with this matte Aura shade, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid. Next, I'm going to go in with the Matte Soothe shade, and I'm going to put a little bit of that in my crease. So this is definitely more of a warm tone brown. It almost has a little bit of an orange tint or an undertone. It's definitely a very warm shade, but I will say I think if you use a very small amount, you can get a very, very light kind of muted color. If you want more, you can just build it up. These shadows are pretty pigmented, so just my advice would be to use small amounts and work up. Try not to put too much on your brush because it might be kind of hard to blend out. Next, I'm going to go into the Matte Ritual shade, and I'm just going to use a small little brush with this, and I'm going to put this on kind of the outer portion of my eye. I'm basically just going to kind of sweep it into the outer V, just like that. Kind of like really messy eyeliner. And then I'm gonna go back in with a tiny little bit of Soothe on that same brush I used. And I'm just going to slowly blend this out, just so it gives a little more definition to the outer portion of the eye, but in a really blended, soft kind of way. See how that just kind of defines this outer lash line and then the outer corner of your eye? It's a really pretty everyday look to me. So I think that looks really pretty. It looks really pretty blended with that Soothe shade. Okay, so this to me is a really easy, basic, everyday look. I use 3 colors from this palette and that's it. Basically, all I have is Aura all over the lid. I have Soothe in the crease, and then I have Ritual on the outer edge, kind of smudged and diffused along the lash line, and that's it. So you could totally put on mascara and that be it for a really easy everyday look. Very neutral, very wearable for everybody. So I want to amp this up a little bit, so I'm gonna go into the matte purple, the Poet shade, and I'm going to add a little bit of this color. Just out here. This color is so beautiful. It's not even really a purple, it's more of a, like a wine color. It's very, very pigmented though, so I would use small bits and build up more color depending on how dark you want it to be. But it does have a good bit of pigment, but this color just screams fall to me. Like these berry tones and wine colors, I love it so much. Even my nails are like that color right now. I just think it's such a pretty color for fall. Also, if you have green eyes, this color is gonna look great on you. Purple just really brings out greens. See how pretty that is. Oh, I love that so much. Oh, so pretty. So I'm absolutely obsessed with that Poet shade. It just like totally transformed the eye. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So literally I just added 1 shade Poet and I think it totally changed the eye look. So I'm in love with that. So now I'm gonna take the metallic Poet shade. I'm going to use it on my finger and I'm gonna tap this right in kind of the middle of the lid and just kind of blend it a little further out like that. Look at that. Oh, I mean, look at that metallic purple shade. Oh my gosh. That is so beautiful. Now I'm gonna go into the metallic Aura shade right here. And I'm just gonna go in with my pinky finger. And this, I'm just gonna pack on the inner portion of my lid. Look at how beautiful that blends into that purple. I should probably stop here, but I'm not going to. First, I'm going to take the Poet glitter. So I really don't know how best to apply this, so I'm just gonna take some on my finger, and I'm gonna put this right on top of, oh my goodness, right on top of where I just put that metallic aura shade, or metallic Poet shade. Look at that glitter. Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, look at that. And then I really shouldn't put more glitter on, but I'm gonna take a little bit of the Aura glitter, and I'm gonna put this on the inner corner. I mean, obviously, be careful with the glitter if you're gonna put it around your eye. It is not eye safe, but I don't care. I'm doing it anyway because I just have to try these out. So be careful if you're putting the glitters around your eyes. But I mean, look at this. Like, really? For the lower lash line, I'm going to go back into the matte Soothe shade, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this on the bottom lash line. And then I'm gonna go into the matte purple, the Poet shade, and I'm gonna add a tiny bit of this out here and kind of connect it up. Then I'm gonna take this brush one last time and just blend. And that's gonna be the completed look. So this is the finished look. I did go ahead and put on some mascara, some false lashes, and did a little bit of lipstick. And this is the final look. This is how the eyes turned out. This is everything I would want in a palette. It is neutral. It has really good everyday colors, but it also has a little bit of color. You have this glitter if you're wanting to really amp up your eye look. I mean, to me, this is just so stunning, especially this Poet row. I just absolutely love these colors, especially if you have green eyes. I mean, the color of this purple is just, oh, it's so, so pretty. I love it so much. Obviously, I would not do this much on an everyday basis. I just think it's fun to do every now and then for a special occasion, or if you just want to play around with some glitter, this is the glitter to use. I mean, honestly, I don't think I've ever seen glitter this intense in an eyeshadow palette. I mean, and I didn't use any glitter glue or anything. Nothing. All I did was put it on my finger and pat it directly on my eye. And I mean, it is intense glitter. Like, I am obsessed with it. I love it so much. Obviously, if you do not like glitter or shimmer, you're not gonna like this palette. Don't spend your money on it. This is for someone that likes neutrals and likes to glam up their makeup every now and then with some glitter and some shimmer. But if that is not you, no, this is not going to be worth your money. I would not recommend it. But if it is, I would highly, highly recommend picking this up. Like I said earlier, it is out of stock on TatiBeauty.com right now, but she is taking pre-orders for the next ship date on December the 15th. I feel like also if you are a makeup lover, a makeup collector, if you're someone that watches beauty YouTube videos, this is just so cool to see someone like her start their own makeup brand and make a product like this. I just think it's so cool, and I would highly recommend this for anyone that loves to collect makeup. I just think it's so beautiful, and I'm so happy I picked it up. I'm really happy with how the look turned out. I will say I do definitely have a little bit of glitter fallout, like right around the cheek area right here. I was able to brush some of it away with a powder brush, but there was a little bit of it that would not really move, so that is something to note. But if you're really concerned about that, I would just do your eyes first. Let me know what you think of this eye look and whether or not you are planning to pick up this palette. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I hope you will consider subscribing before you leave. I post new videos every Wednesday and Friday. Also, make sure to follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair. Thank you again for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Remember, simply be you. Bye.